Let's talk about... Ah, merde. Yes! Hey guys, salut, this is Alex, and today I will show you 6 essential spices that will literally change the way you cook forever. Nothing less. Perfect, and now I have the pressure. This video is part of a series about spices where we try to understand and classify each and every spice the planet has to offer. So maybe not all of them, at least we'll do cumin. Which one should you have? Where to get them? How to organize them? And what about blends? Welcome to
MUNDUS, AROMATICUS.
So I love spices. I think they can put the finishing touch on a complex dish, but also they are great to improve a simple pasta dish or just, a humble bowl of rice. Spices are not only for chefs. You got that? Good. So, now that I have all your attention, let's get back to basic. What is a spice? What the is a spice? What the is a... So according to Wikipedia, a spice is a seed, fruit, root, bark, berry, bud or vegetable substance. Dried herbs are not usually considered as spices, which is, in my opinion, a bit questionable, but anyways. Spices can be expensive, they can be cheap, they can be common, or they can be really rare. I'm not sure I'm very helping, but what you need to remember are the 4 different and almighty uses of spices. First one, flavor. Of course you would expect this one. Spices will affect greatly the taste and the flavors of your dishes. Notice that I just said affect instead of improve or ruin because it depends on how and how much you use your spices. 2. Coloring. Spices can be truly colorful and colors will make you happy. And being happy is good. That's all I've got. 3. Preserving. Spices can have antimicrobial or antibacterial properties which makes them very handy and also very common in tropical zones. 4. Medicine. Spices can do lots of good stuff to you like heal or detox. Sadly, I'm not a doctor, so we'll just leave that aside. I'm supposed to be a surgeon. Enough with the theoretical stuff, let's answer the only legitimate question. Which spices should I have in my pantry, like me, mine, myself? Okay, so that's a tough and a sleepy question at the same time. Spices are definitely related to culture. So in this video I had to make a global choice, and by that I'm gonna give you 4 different options, going from I don't care about cooking, just give me the food, all the way to I like spending hours in the kitchen pretending I am cooking, but in fact I'm just sipping wine. If you could only have one spice in your pantry, that would be black pepper. It adds depth and a bit of heat to any savory dish. Freshly ground peppercorns have a better flavor, but as you only have one spice in your pantry, maybe you don't care that much, so ground spices is fine. Black pepper is an all-around spice. It's brilliant on pasta like carbonara, and it's necessary on meats, but also a touch of black pepper will sublimate a strawberry and cream dessert. If you could only have 3 spices, they would be black peppercorns we just mentioned, plus cumin. That little spice is really powerful and is widely used in Mexican, Middle Eastern, North African, Indian cuisine, you name it. It has that earthy and warming flavor. For balance purposes, its best mate would be coriander seeds. Use it with confidence on any types of chilies or when making falafels or just roasted carrots, honey and cumin. Great dish. Cinnamon. Incredibly popular and widely used all across the globe, North America, North Africa, but also Northern Europe. Use cinnamon sticks to flavor stews or stocks and use the ground version as a deadly sprinkle on desserts. Think of pastries, apple pies, donuts, but also sweet savory dish like the famous Moroccan pastilla pie. So before we go any further, it's time to make an updated tour of the studio. Do you remember the boxes on the ground? Well, apparently someone put them on the wall. And by someone, I mean me. Next improvement in the studio is this one! Yeah! Truth be told, I'm so proud of this one. Look at this! And now I'm screwed! So being able to properly wash your hands in the kitchen, priceless. Also, it might be a bit less interesting for you guys, but it's important for me. I made a space for all the tools, and everything down here is gonna go up there. And last but not least, there's a good friend of mine who is now in the studio. Look at this! My lovely bicycle, mon vélo chéri. So guys, that's it for this updated tour of the studio. There is still much work to do, but for now, let's go back to the spices. If you could only have 6 spices in your pantry, they would be the 3 spices we just mentioned, plus chili powder. And if you think I should be using cayenne pepper instead, well, I am. Cayenne pepper is not made from peppercorns, it's made from grounded chili. Heat is a major component of so many dishes, like try to picture any Thai food or Mexican food without the heat. Turmeric. That yellow spice is a vibrant blessing you will find everywhere in India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Slightly warm and peppery, I have to admit that I mainly use turmeric for its bright and sunny yellow color. It will do miracles on cauliflower, cabbage and root vegetables, and you know, just a sprinkle will wake up any pale soup. Coriander or cilantro. It's the first spice of the list which is not bringing a warm feeling, but more like a fresh and lemony flavor. If you find coriander leaves soapy, well, don't judge the seeds too quickly, cause they will give you something quite different. As I said earlier, coriander will balance the power of cumin, and that's why they are often associated in dishes. Use the seeds in pickles or the powder in curries, stews and marinade. I believe you now have the base to build a solid kitchen spice rack. In the next episode of MUNDUS Aromaticus, we'll get more advanced and see which spices you should get if you had 12 spices. I will also give you tips on how to properly wake up spices. See what's coming? You can do a lot worse, in my opinion, than subscribing to my channel. Of course, that's my opinion. I love hearing from you, so if you think, oh my god, I can't believe you just forget about my favorite spice, he's such a loser, I'm gonna kill myself, then just first settle down and also share that amazing spice in the comments below so that everyone can enjoy it. Please remember that it's not a big deal if you make mistakes. Try new spices combination, that's how you learn. Okay? Bye bye, salut!